Good evening, and welcome to a very special night of mystery. I'm Vincent Price.
I'm Vincent Price.
I'm Vincent Price.
If you're a horror movie buff, then Vincent Price needs no introduction. The smooth-voiced actor was famous for roles in a number of iconic horror films like Edgar Allan Poe adaptations, The House on Haunted Hill, and Edward Scissorhands, to name a few.
I never met a monster I didn't like.
What you may not know is that Price was a passionate art collector, majored in art history at Yale, and even intended to get a master's in fine arts, until he discovered his love for theater. In the 60s, Sears, Roebuck & Co. commissioned Price to assemble a collection of original artwork eventually known as the Vincent Price Collection. Sears, the now rapidly shrinking chain of department stores, was the largest retailer in the United States at the time. Company executives observed that except for a few major cities, fine art was virtually inaccessible to the public. And on October 6, 1962, Sears unveiled an offering of art for sale curated by Price at its store in Denver, Colorado. The program was an instant success and expanded nationwide. At first, the idea of a large merchandising organization maintaining a serious art collection was met with skepticism, but with Price at the helm, artistic quality wasn't compromised. By his own account, they gave Price carte blanche to travel the world curating the collection, which allowed for some unexpected acquisitions.
Well, I mean, it's got on the back of it, it's got a thing that says Vincent Price Collection.
And do you have any idea about the artist?
Well, I think it's Northern European is about all I'm guessing.
Okay.
But I don't know.
Let's start with the artist. It's by Rembrandt.
Rembrandt at Sears? Well, yes. This is one of the things that I wanted to prove to people, that you could buy this greatest name in art at Sears.
One of several Rembrandt etchings to be featured, pictured as angels appearing to shepherds, priced at $900. With inflation, that's a little over $7,000 today.
This painting is priceless.
The collection included works by many famous artists and lesser-known contemporary artists of the day. It focused heavily on diversity of culture, gender, era, and materials. It included an original watercolor by Andrew Wyeth, which sold for $119,000 in 2004, and Price even personally commissioned a painting by Surrealist Salvador Dali, The Mystical Rose Madonna. In order to help sales associates that were more comfortable selling appliances, Price hosted a training video for Sears employees. It offered the following advice.
Your customers and you will come to see art as the furniture of the eye and of the mind. And it's a terrific value, almost as good a value as Sears stock. Not quite. Come on now.
Okay, I admit it didn't all age so well.
You've been in quite a few Poe movies on my show.
I know it.
Some of them more Poe than the others.
You're so right. Poe bitches they were.
Sears also featured a line of pottery designs and furniture curated by Price. Although the Fine Art Collection program ended in 1971, more than 50,000 original artworks were sold during that time. Price was a champion of the Los Angeles art scene and frequently lectured and attended classes as a guest at community colleges. He and his wife Mary left an endowment that grew into the Vincent Price Art Museum, which today holds more than 9,000 objects, reflecting Price's own collecting interests.
You see, I believe that art is everything. His meaning, his interviewing, his conversation, his poetry, his religion, his philosophy, his law. I believe everything is art.
In 1989, PBS station KCET did a tour through the museum with Price, narrated by Hugh L. Hauser.
Here we go, way back in time with Vincent Price.
Love the hair. It's great.
He also likes to take leisurely strolls around the campus.
Price's gift helped make East Los Angeles College one of the first public art institutions in the city. He authored several books, served on committees and boards of arts organizations, including the White House Commission of Fine Arts at the invitation of Jacqueline Kennedy, and President Eisenhower named Price to the Indian Arts and Crafts Board, to which Price responded, "Kind of a surprise since I'm a Democrat. I'll have to get into his politics another time." A large part of what draws criticism in the art world from outsiders is its elitism, but Price made a concerted effort to not only teach others to appreciate art, but support future artists.
Art is not something for one class of people, economic class or educated class, but art belongs to everyone.
If one student gets a feeling that art is worthwhile, we've made our point.
Thanks.
Thank you so much for joining me on this first installment of Macabresque.